In this video, we'll see about quadratic polynomial graph, representation in graph. Generally, the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0. Why this a not is equal to 0? Then only we will get a quadratic polynomial. Otherwise, this becomes 0 means then this is linear polynomial, right? Okay. Now, for example, x square minus 3x plus 2. Consider this quadratic polynomial. Now how to draw this graph of this polynomial? Now I am taking this as p of x. Now I am giving x value, correspond to that we will get y value, right? That is p of x, or which is equal to y also we can take. Okay. Now first I am giving x value as 0. So 0, this also 0, this is 2. So y value is 2. Then x value I am giving 1. So this becomes 1 minus 3 plus 2. So what you will get? 0. After that I am giving minus 1. Minus 1 means minus 1 square is plus 1. Plus 1. Here plus 3 plus 2. So totally 6. Like this we have to find at least 5-7 points. After that plot this everything in the graph. So we will get like this: 0, 2 means here, 1, 0 is here, x value 1, y value 0, then minus 1, 6. 6 becomes here, will come here. So we will get like this. So next one more point 2 you take. 2 square 4, 4 plus 2 6, minus 6 is becomes 0. 2, 0, this point also becomes 0. After that 3, 4, 5, 6 if you give means you will get like this one quadratic polynomial. Okay, like this parabola you will get. This name is parabola. Okay, now see that this polynomial have two zeros here and here. Actually, regarding zeros for quadratic polynomial, it has maximum 2 zeros. I said maximum 2 zeros. What is the meaning of maximum zeros? Maximum 2 zeros, that may be no 0, 1 0 and 2 zeros. Okay, now see this diagram. This parabola cuts the x-axis in two places. Therefore, this parabola have two zeros. That means this polynomial have two zeros. If it is equal to 0, then it becomes quadratic equation. Then these two are the roots of the quadratic equation. That's all. Okay. Now see that this point is 1 and this point is 2. So from this graph itself we can say this 1 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. 1 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. Now this parabola is open upwards. Now we'll see some tricks from this graph. This is not for exam point of view. Just interesting facts I will tell you. Just see this graph. For example, one graph is like this, U shape. This point is minus 1 and this point is 3 and here it is 0. One parabola is like this. So from by using this graph itself we can say what is the value of A. A value we can say. So see that here in the beginning itself we said A is not equal to 0. So definitely it will be positive number or negative number, right? So if it is positive, A is greater than 1 means this parabola is open upwards. If it is open downwards, see here for example, this graph is like this. Like this. This point is minus 2 and this point is minus 5. If it is so, then here this A value is less than 1. So by seeing this graph itself, we can say a value, that is a exact value we cannot say. A is greater than 1 or less than 1, we can say a is greater than 1. Here a less than 1. Okay, right. Now what do you think about the quadratic polynomial of this graph? Now see that two zeros are there, -1 and 3, right? Two zeros are -1 and 3, right? By using this, what is the sum of the zeros? 2. Product -3, right? Therefore, what is a polynomial? X square minus sum of the zeros, that is 2x, plus product of the zeros. Product of the zeros is -3. So x square minus 2x minus 3. This is the quadratic polynomial. That is, polynomial equation for this graph is x square minus 2x minus 3. Like this, find about this one. What you will get? Sum is equal to, that is, zeros are -2 and -5, right? What is the sum? -7. Product 10. Therefore, what is the polynomial? X square minus sum of the zeros is -7, so it becomes +7x. Product of the zeros is 10, so plus 10. But here this parabola opened downwards, therefore a is less than 1, that is negative. So therefore we have to change the sign here, multiply with the minus sign. So what you will get? Minus x square minus 7x minus 10. This is the parabolic equation for this graph. So that from the graph itself we can say what is a value and what is the polynomial we can find. Then one more thing, from this graph, see that, for example, if it comes like this, what can you say about the zeros and a value? A value is less than 1, so open downwards, therefore we can say a is less than 1. Then how many zeros are there? Only 1 0. How you are telling that 1 0? It touches the x-axis at only one point, therefore 1 0. Okay, now what do you think about the sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros? Sum of the zeros is equal to, that is, both are positive roots, correct? See that this is x-axis, therefore the zeros are in the right hand side. This is called a 0 actually, already I said. So positive zeros are there. If you add these two 0, definitely it will be positive. So sum is greater than 0. Actually, what is the sum of the zeros formula? Minus b by a. So minus b by a is greater than 0. A is less than 1. A is less than 1 means, A is less than 0. So a less than 0 means what? Negative. So a also negative. So what happened? This negative and this negative will get cancelled. So b by a is greater than 0. So from this what we can say? B also positive, greater than 0. See here, minus b by a is greater than 0. This a is negative. This negative cancelled. So b is greater than 0. That's all. B by a is greater than 0. So definitely b must be greater than 0. Okay. The next one, product of the zeros is c by a, correct? C by a, that also greater than 0. How you are telling that greater than 0? Both are positive numbers. If you multiply these two, definitely we will get greater than 0, right? Then here a is less than 0, so denominator is negative. So numerator, what do you think about the numerator? Numerator also will get negative, then only we will get both positive, right? C by a greater than 0 means denominator negative, therefore here also we will get negative sign, then only this negative and negative get cancelled, we will get positive number, therefore C also greater than 0. So like this we can find the values of a, b, c from the graph itself. Once again I will tell you, this is not for the exam point of view, just some idea about from the graph of the quadratic polynomial I said. Just to go through it and you try for some other graph.